Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to review the XHDATA D-109WB. It is a long wave, medium wave, short wave, FM, weather band, Bluetooth, and TF or micro SD card reader, and MP3 player, WMA player. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. So let's talk about the radio. First of all, this is going to be the successor of the original D-109. So it's the same radio. Right off the bat, it's the same radio. On all the bands, other than the weather band, which the previous radio didn't have, it's going to be the same performance. So I'm not going to get into all the performance about that. The video is going to be right here. You can click on that. You want to watch the original D-109 review, it's there. I'm going to touch on what's new, and then I'm going to give you my overall impressions on it. So let's talk about what's new. All right, so let's talk about what's new. As you can see, it's the same amount of buttons in here in the front, except you have a couple of extra functions on some buttons, and you have this big, well, the same size, excuse me. You have this yellow SOS button. So this is the emergency siren. So if you press and hold this, you'll get the siren and you'll get the SOS flashing on the screen. Okay? And you just press that to stop. Okay, you press the SOS, So you press it and hold it, it'll activate the emergency siren. Okay, so that is just for that. Of course, another thing you're going to see is the voice, the VE/N/the voice. You see the menu? I mean, you see the display, I'm sorry. Voice. And you switch that, music, okay? Music mode. So it's just two-tone settings. Okay? So that's self-explanatory. I don't recall. I know the original XHDATA, it doesn't have that. But I don't know if that's a hidden feature. I don't think it is because I don't remember the display ever. So yeah, actually it doesn't have it. What am I saying? It doesn't have it. I'm getting confused with the 808. Anyway, so does not have it. So that's a nice little addition, the tone feature. Of course, the other thing it has is the weather band. Okay, it's the weather band. Of course, right now I don't have the whip up. I'm in the basement, so reception is not going to be that good down here. It has 7 weather channels. Okay, performance on the weather band is good. It's very good. It's actually out of all my weather radios, is on par with all my other radios, my weather radios, with the exception of the CC Pocket. That one is not a good weather radio. 3 out of 7 normally I pick up 3 out of the 7 channels. I have one strong channel in New York City. This one radio picks it up, no problem. And here in the basement, right now it's not gonna be that good. But as soon as I walk outside, I go upstairs to the first floor. Weather reception is good on this radio. Okay, so weather band on this radio is good. Okay, very good. It works well. Also, it also has the weather alert right here. The weather alert. So you can put it on your whatever channel you want to put it on, and you can set the weather alert. And if you get some kind of weather alert or some, weather emergency type thing, this thing will, obviously you get the weather alert. And I don't use that feature, so it's not a big deal for me. So I don't really use that feature on any of my weather radios and stuff. Okay, so weather channel or weather band works well, and it has the weather alert. Okay, and one other thing is the DX local switch. Okay, which is right there, and that's, of course, they wanted to address the issue about the overloading. Okay, I did try it on Saturday. And I tried it yesterday, actually, outside. I did a band scan. Unfortunately, that video video quality was not the best. So I decided not to upload that video. I did a shortwave band scan. It was in the evening outside. And I did one with the BDX local switch on and one with the switch off. And it did not, I should have said, it did not improve much. Of course, when I did the band scan on Saturday here in the live stream with the MLA 30, of course, it overloaded. I had a lot of, at one time I had like 75 signals, which is ridiculous. I don't think I get 75 stations. So a lot of it was definitely was overloading, a lot of spurious signals, a lot of breakthrough things like that. It was just not good. It was not good. So it's the same radio in terms of the overloading issue. Okay. So right now, weather band, it seems to be the best feature out of the new radios, the weather band. DX local switch is not, for me, was not I thought it would be a deal breaker for me. Unfortunately, it only works on FM and shortwave. The DX local switch does not function on the medium wave. Okay. So here are my final thoughts on it. And my final thoughts on it about this radio is it's going to be twofold. One, if you own the original D-109 and you live in the United States and Canada and you absolutely want the weather band for the price that they're offering at $10 more, it is a nice addition. However, in my case, I have the original D-109. I'm perfectly happy with that one. This is just an addition to it. So I don't know if I want to just spend the extra $10 and just get the weather band, because everything else is gonna be the siren thing. I find that gimmicky. I'm sorry, I just don't use emergency siren. I don't find myself with the. I mean, I'm not kind of wood. I don't see myself using that for anything. The DX local switch, I was a bit disappointed on that. I thought that would really, especially, tuning the shortwave band. And in fairness to that, a lot of my radios that have, well, not a lot, some of my radios have the DX local switch. I don't really use that feature much. I guess because, I live in Yonkers and I live next to a big city, like New York City. I just don't use it. I just never occurred to me to really use it. But I was hoping that, it will somehow, let's say, dramatically decrease the overloading, because I don't think the switch it's not doing the job. It's not going to do the job that I expected. And also because it's not on medium wave. It's only FM and shortwave. It doesn't, it doesn't work on medium wave. So to me, it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work for me, the DX local switch. So the only thing that's sticking out on me is the weather band edition. And to me, $10. If you don't own the D109 already, and you're gonna buy your first D109 for the extra $10, and you live in the USA and Canada, yeah, I will get the D109 with the weather band for the extra $10, because it's going to be an extra $10. Okay, right now it's on sale for $44. And when I did the checkout, well, anyway, with shipping in hand, it's going to come out to about $46 or so, which is still a good price for all the bands you get on there and the weather band. And now, if you own the original D109 already, I don't see a compelling reason to get this one. Okay, that's my take on it. If you already own the original D109, of course, for the rest of the world, you can't use the weather band anyway. So I'm gonna say, this is the big if you don't own the original D109 and you're gonna buy your first D109, I would just go ahead and get the weather band version if you're in the USA and Canada. Okay? If, of course, the rest of the world, I don't see a compelling reason to buy because first of all, you're not gonna be able to use that band for anything. It's not gonna work. But I think the DX local thing, I was hoping that would be the game changer, and it's not. It's not for me. It's not the game changer that I expected. And like I said, I did a band scan last night outside, and I was getting similar issues. And of course, when I did it on the live stream on Saturday, you can watch that. You can watch my live stream. It'll be the last live stream I did, number 90. I did it live. I did a Shortwave band scan live with the MLA30, and I was not thrilled. Okay, so overall, my review is going to be, yes, it's a buy if you live in USA or Canada, and you don't have the original D109. So in other words, for $10 more, you're going to get the original D109 plus the weather band. That's the reason why I would see someone buying it. Now, if you already own the D109, then I don't see the reason to buy the same radio again with the weather band, when you can just get dedicated weather radios out there, and probably even better weather radios with a lot more features, like the solar and dynamo crank and all that. And a real emergency radio with a flashlight and things like that. Okay? So that's going to be my review of the XHDATA D-109WB. Okay? So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, share this video. And again, thank you, XHDATA, for sending me this radio for testing and review. I appreciate it. And however, I'm going to be fair and honest. And like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. If you already own the D109, I don't see a compelling reason to get this one. Especially, of course, if you're in the USA and Canada, and you don't own the original D109, and you're going to buy your first D109, then I would just buy this version, because you're going to have the weather band. Okay? But in terms of performance, it's going to be the same thing as the original video. It's going to be located here, and I touched it. I talked about all that in the video. So check out that video for the issues. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.